I'm 23 years old, and my apps do over $1 million in sales a year.
If you are over 30 years old, but still burning yourself at 9 to 5, or you have a small tiny business, you haven't made your first million, while 23 years olds are making millions, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you are shameless, I have nothing to tell you, but if you have a little shame, then stay here. This video might help.
This is Connor, a 23-year-old kid who cracked the code on building apps that actually make money.
I built my latest.
Wait a minute, Mosh. I am a non-tech guy. I have no idea how to build apps or coding or blah blahs. I am lazy. I am busy. Show me something easy. Unfortunately, I do not have easy, but I have a simple. If you are looking for something simple, something done for you, something that actually works, something that made over 2,000 people over $3 million in affiliate commissions paid by Mosh Barry, and Mr. Mosh made over $10 million doing the same, then go to this little website 99dfy.com and watch the free training. In the free training, I will show you how we run our digital product and digital marketing business and how we can help you earn these kind of commissions. These guys are almost same as you. They have either 9 to 5 or they have an existing business. If you are one of them, it will work for you too. However, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme and the results are not typical. If you ask me, I would say it simply works. And second, I can say by watching the video, you can take an educated decision. If you're not educated enough, just after watching the video, DM me on Instagram and ask your questions. I'm very approachable. I'm a nice guy and I will answer all your questions, inshallah. There should be no one in the world who can stop you from watching a free video. If anyone can stop you from watching video, maybe you shouldn't watch. Maybe you should stay where you are. Do what you are doing and keep losing. But I know you are not a loser. You are a winner, my friend. Go ahead, watch the training, ask me questions in the DMs. And if you think this is the best of the best program, go join. And if you think, no, it's not the best, it's probably the worst, don't join. I don't want your money. But we will still be friends. Just let me know what you didn't like about the program. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, watch the free training and I will see you inside. Okay? Guys, I planned for a pretty long video packed with value, education, and real case studies, exactly the steps that we take and we teach our students to make real money. And you, my friend, haven't liked the video yet. May I ask why? Come on, give me some inspiration. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Switch on the notification bell button because this is just the beginning. We upload a new training every single day and you want to get notified by YouTube. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to our channel and make sure you ask your friends and family to subscribe as well. And in this way, you also help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 90 days. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, right? The promotion is done. You can go now. Bye-bye. You're still here? You want to watch this video? Yeah, let's watch together. But as usual, I'm not going to watch another person's video. I'm going to make a video of myself. But I will use their video, put it in my AI software, and build a money website first in 7 clicks. Click number 1 right here. Put the video URL, and click number 2 will get you the transcript of the video. Click number 3 will copy the transcript, put it right here, and click number 4 on this blue button will make the AI genie break down the video, make it small pieces, analyze it, and build a website for you. We got it. Plus, we got some headline and sub-headline suggestions for our website, which is the first one. And I will do the 5th click right here. And boom, the website is ready. In the 6th click, I will add a call to action button that will show after 5 seconds. That's the 6th click. And with the 7th click, I will save the website and the job is done completely. Now look at this. Your short tutorial training course is ready. A mini course site is ready and the button will show in 2 seconds. Yes, this is amazing. This website has every single element to get traffic, generate leads, make sales. It has a beautiful headline, a persuasive subheadline, a 6-step system that's called launch. Every letter here came from the first letter of each section of these mini course modules. Amazing, right? You do not write a single word, you do not make a single content, but you make money with this kind of website in just 7 clicks. Under 1 minute. You want it? Go to onemin.site and create your account. Right now, at the time of shooting this video, it is still free and it will not be free very soon. So claim your free account as fast as possible. Once it is paid, you'll have to pay for access. And maybe it will never be available and only be available to my 99% done for your program members. All right, the double advertisement is done. Now we start with step L, a leap of faith.
And what's your story?
Hi, I'm Connor, and over the past few years, I've built a handful of mobile apps. These apps have done over $1 million in revenue now. I really only got into entrepreneurship roughly 3 years ago, just by watching YouTube videos and staying optimistic on what I'm building.
Okay, Connor, that's amazing. The apps that you've built.
So I've built a bunch of different apps. I've probably got around 6 apps now. My most recent app is called Payout, and this is one that I just recently launched in the beginning of August and just scaled it up to doing $20,000 a month in revenue. The downloads is over 12,000, over 1,300 new subscriptions. One cool thing is this is part of the Revenue Cat Chip-a-Ton competition. It's a hackathon that people can release new apps to the App Store. This year it had over 55,000 entrants, and it won first place for the Build and Grow Award, which has a total grand prize of $65,000.
Wow, this is not a kid, it's a kinner. I mean, it's a winner kid, it's a kinner. The second step, A, app arsenal.
Yeah, before I get into how I do things today, I think it's important that people know that you don't need all these fancy tools. I was just watching YouTube videos and going on Stack Overflow, and now my process today is pretty straightforward. I have a very specific set of steps that I follow.
When he said Stack Overflow and all those things, even I didn't understand. But that's okay, because you see, this application was made by me at my free time. And it was made by me to solve my problem first, the problem of making these videos daily. Now with this app, I can create 5, 10 long videos for multiple channels on YouTube. Imagine the type of customers, serious customers I get from these videos. The numbers will amaze you. But hey, it's not about me, it's more about you. If you want to know about me, you can always know from this training here. It's an ad again. Go, 1990fi.com. Bye-bye. See you later. Oh, you're still here. Just keep watching.
Although to make sure that the app I'm building has the ability to convert, drive a lot of sales, also have really good user retention. My first step is that I'll go and download a whole bunch of apps, maybe 20 apps that are in the niche that I'm diving into, as well as other apps that I just think are beautiful apps that I want to draw inspiration from for their design perspective. The next thing I do is screenshot every single page and every single onboarding. And I take all these screenshots and I'll put them all in one big line in a Figma file so I can see all of the onboardings, every question they ask, every graph. And I'll pick out all the ones that I like and I'll grab some from one, some from another, and then I'll redesign them to all have my theme and my aesthetic that I want for I think it's really important to have an extensive onboarding. Realistically, 90% of users will probably only ever see your onboarding if you have a paywalled section in your app. So I think it's really important that you spend a lot of time on this, maybe even as much time as designing the actual functionality of the app. When it comes to the onboarding,
wow, this was serious. He puts a lot of work, and that's why he's making a lot of money. But at the beginning, you do not need to do all these things. You just need an MVP to test your idea. Now, because I think, and we will check later in the later sections, that he doesn't create anything from scratch from his own brain fart. He lets others fart the smelliest fart, do the hard work of coming up with ideas, and he just improves their ideas. I don't know, let's check it out. I meant to say that his process is proven. That's why he spends a lot of time on UI and aesthetics that you do not need at the beginning.
These are the most important things that you want to do to make sure that your app converts successfully. The first one is you want to invoke emotion. You want to make sure that when the user is going through the onboarding, they feel strongly about it. Most purchases are made emotionally and are not logical when it comes to consumers. You also want to make sure that you show the strongest incentives of your app, how it's going to improve your user's life. You want to make sure that they understand the benefits and that it's very simple for them to be able to make that purchase. It's also important to make sure that the app feels personalized. In today's day and age, when there's so much competition, people want to make sure that what they're buying feels like it's meant for them specifically, rather than just like a generally applicable. Finally, you want to make sure that you have some sort of charts, graphs, something to make the app feel more scientific. People like to know that something that they're using has been proven to work, that other people have successfully used it, and by adding these charts and graphs, it'll make it so your app seems very legitimate. The next step is you're going to want to design your data structures. This is very important, specifically for vibe coding. It's important to know what your data is going to look like, how it's shaped, because when you feed the AI, such as Cursor or Claude, it'll make it much more simple for the AI to know what exactly you're trying to build, so it doesn't have to make any guesses on what you're trying to make. I recommend making a text document with an explanation as well as some JSON data that explains what your data actually looks like and some information about each of the attributes that you're going to have for your data. By giving it this text document in advance,
that is great, but I have another way of doing it and it works perfect for me. I use Claude to shoot my ideas And I say clearly what I want, what I'm planning to, what are my thoughts, and what platforms I want to use. Now, yes, I have a little bit of knowledge, very little bit of knowledge, because I've been in this application creation and launching game for over a decade. I made over 8 figures doing it, so I have a little bit of knowledge, but I don't have any coding knowledge. I just share my whole idea with Claude, and then I ask, what do you think? Claude will refine, will give me suggestions. I'll get better suggestions. I will even ask about what competitors are doing. Sometimes Claude gives me good information, sometimes not so good, but when we get an opinion, we can have our counter opinion. So with this kind of conversation, finally we get to a point where we understand, me and Claude understand what we want to achieve. And then Claude gives me a complete prompt. Then I put this prompt into Lovable. You can use any other app, which is Vibe coding app. This will create the app. And whenever there is a problem, I will take a screenshot and put it on Claude, asking for solution. Claude will give me an out-of-the-world solution that makes no sense. I will say, hey, hello, I'm a beginner. I have zero idea what you're talking about. Tell me step by step. Guide me through the process. Tell me where is what. And Claude does that wonderfully. Sometimes it makes mistakes because those platforms that we work with, they change their options, the UI. So I put the screenshot of what's going on and we go back and forth and finally we finish the job. But it's done completely using what? AI, Habibi. AI, yeah. The next step is no code mindset.
It allows me to code this thing very quickly. With this prep done, you can actually start to build the app. Usually I'd start with building the core functionality of the app, skipping the onboarding and just going straight for the main features of the app. You can really just drop the screenshots into Claude or Cursor, whatever AI you're using. And because it's now able to read the images and understand what it's looking at, it'll actually be able to write the code for the full screen for you. When working with it doesn't always get everything right on the first time. Sometimes you need to just continue to work with it and eventually it'll get the details correct. I don't recommend being too picky because it's important to get a version out quickly rather than getting a perfect app out. As far as the tools that I use now, I honestly just use Claude. That's the only thing I'm using for AI coding and it does everything.
Claude is great, but for him, he has experience I don't have, so I need a Lovable or any other application to put the codes together. By the way, I mentioned Lovable. It won't work for mobile apps. You'll have to choose something different for mobile application. I like web apps, so Lovable is great for web apps. Here is an important part. Without this, there will be no money. Confirm demand.
For you is around validation. You've built multiple apps that are really successful. And I know you've also built some stuff that wasn't successful as well. Looking back, how do you know if your app idea is validated and it's worth taking it the distance?
So the way I see it is there's two different types of apps. There's innovating new ideas and there's modifying versions of existing ideas. If you're creating a modified version of an existing app, then congrats, your app is already validated by other people. Now all you have to do is make some modifications and make it so the app feels like it's your own. The other option is when you're making something brand new. What I usually do when I'm making something brand new is go look on TikTok, Instagram, see if anyone's talking about the problem that you're trying to solve. You want to make sure that there's an easy path for you to market this by looking at the comments and seeing like, are people asking questions, asking like, how do I solve this problem? Then now with the current state of how fast you can build apps, I actually will skip the waitlist steps and just go ahead and build the app. I really believe that any app can make thousands of dollars these days. Your idea doesn't have to be some crazy that changes society to make a couple $1,000s. There's hundreds of millions of people in the US alone, and if you can even capture a tiny grain of sand out of that, then you can make more than enough to sustain yourself.
Perfect mindset. Love it. The next one is hype and hooks.
There are so many apps out there that are crushing it that we don't even know about. It's pretty insane what's possible today. But as we know, building it is not enough. We have to focus on one very important thing, which is distribution. My next question for you is around marketing. What was your playbook to grow this app from $0 to $20,000 a month in 50 days? Playbook for marketing apps.
For this app, there was a couple different tactics that I used to get the app off the ground. The first one was influencer campaigns. This is when you work with an influencer and have them promote the app for their already existing audience. If you can work with an influencer and get them to promote your product, people already have some degree of trust for that influencer and they're more likely to listen to their recommendation. For this, I partnered with a content creator that was already in the niche for the app I was building, and his videos were able to drive a bunch of traffic to the app, like thousands of downloads. The goal is to create relatable, viral content about your app that comes off as natural and unprocessed. Once one of these videos starts to perform well, you can get more videos like that made with other creators, so you can have people just repeat formats that are working for you. One of the major benefits of running these UGC campaigns is that as these creators produce content, you're building out a library of ads ads that you can run in the future. And you already know relatively how good the performance will be on ads based on how well it did organically. And my goal is to always get my app to the point where I can run paid ads. It's the most consistent way to drive revenue growth to your app. Recently, the paid ads algorithm has changed. Facebook is trying to balance two things. They want to make sure that the advertisers are happy with their results while also keeping people on the platform by making sure the videos are entertaining. The more entertaining your video is, the cheaper it'll be to get your video put in front of people, but you also want to make sure that you're driving conversions. So your ad has to also make sure that it pushes your product. So it's important to find that balance between having a video that's very entertaining and also has the potential to convert.
Thank you for sharing all those growth tactics. I think that might be the most important part.
Wow, that was so amazing. Like, he basically shared every single thing you need in order to put your offer in the market in front of millions of people. Wow. Like, my brain is exploding right now with ideas. Maybe I'm gonna make a couple of videos only based on my ideas. But that was it, guys. Go take action. And if you think you need help, if you think you need something done for you, start making money first, then try those apps on all those things. Then my highest recommendation is my 99% done for you program. We built it for people like yourself. Go ahead, watch the free training and take a wise decision. Got questions? DM me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. See you in the training. If you like this video, gently hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then share with your friends and family. Because whether you liked it or not, it could be helpful to your friends and family and your social media contact. And if you think we are doing our best to try and explain to you how you can change your life, and you want to watch the next video, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and switch on the notification bell button. And make sure you ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button as well. This way, you will help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. To learn more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.